my name is Saylor Bleecker.
I'm Miss Apprentice from Trade 8191.
And we'll be performing a duo scene from Barefoot in the Park by Neil Simons. I'm beginning to wonder if you're capable of having a good time.
Why? Because I like to wear my gloves in the winter?
No, because there isn't the least bit of adventure. You know what you are? You're a watcher. There are watchers in this world, and there are doers. And the watchers sit around watching the doers do. Well, tonight, you watched, and I did.
Yeah, well, it was her to watch what you did than was for you to do it.
You won't let your hair down for a minute. You couldn't even relax for one night. Wait, plus sometimes you have like such a,
What? A stuffed shirt?
I didn't say that.
That's what you're implying.
That's what you were anticipating. I didn't say you're a stuffed shirt, but you're extremely proper and dignified.
I'm proper and dignified. When? When was I proper and dignified?
The other night, at Delfino's, you were drunk, right?
Right, I was stoned.
There you are. Now, I didn't know this until you told me in the morning, but you're a funny kind of drunk. You just sat there, looking unhappy, staring at your coat.
Look, I was washing my coat because I saw someone else watching my coat. If you want, I'll get drunk for you sometime. Make your hair stand on end.
It isn't necessary.
You know at PJ Clark's last New Year's Eve party, I punched an old woman? Don't tell me about drunks.
All right, Paul.
When else? When else was I proper and dignified?
Always. You're always dressed right. You always look right. You always say the right things. You're very close to being perfect.
It's a very rotten thing to say, Corey.
I have never seen you without a jacket. I always feel like such a slob compared to you. Before we were married, I was sure you slept with a tie.
That's ridiculous.
And you're not. That's the trouble. Like Thursday night, you would walk barefoot in the park with me in Washington Square Park. Why not?
Very simple answer, Corey. It was 17 degrees.
That's very sensible and logical, except it isn't any fun.
You know, maybe I am too proper and dignified for you. Maybe you would happy with someone colorful and flamboyant like the geek.
He'd be a lot more fun than a stuffed shirt.
I thought you said I wasn't.
Well, you are now.
You know what? I'm not going to listen. I'm not going to listen. I've got a case in court in the morning.
Where are you going?
To sleep.
Now. How can you sleep now?
I'm going to close my eyes and count kitches. Good night.
You can't sleep. We're in the middle of a fight.
You have the fight. When you're through, turn off the lights.
This gets me insane. You can even control your emotions.
Look, I'm just as steady as you are. When I get tired, I sleep. When I get tired, I sleep. When I get hungry, I eat. You eat and sleep too. Don't deny it. I've seen you.
Not in the middle of a crisis.
What crisis? We're just yelling a little.
You don't consider this a crisis. Our whole marriage hangs in the balance.
It does? When did that happen?
Just now, it's suddenly very clear that you and I have absolutely nothing in common.
Why? Because I walk barefoot in the park in the winter? You haven't got a case, Corey. Adultery, yes. Cold feet, no.
Don't oversimplify this. I'm angry. Can't you see that?
Corey, it's 2:15. I can fall asleep in about half an hour. I can get about 5 hours of sleep. I'll call you from court tomorrow. We can fight over the phone.
You will not sleep. You will stay here and fight to save our marriage.
Our marriage hinges on breathing fish balls and proof-la proof pie. It's not worth saving. I'm now going to crawl into our tiny little single bed. If you care to join me, we'll be sleeping from left to right tonight.
You won't discuss it. You're afraid to discuss it. I married a coward.
Corey, would you bring pale? The closet's dripping.
Oh, I hate you. I hate you. I really, really hate you.
Corey, there's one thing I learned in court. Be careful when you're tired and angry. I am now tired and angry.
And a coward.
Okay, Corey, and now I would say something I will soon regret. Okay, maybe you're right. Maybe we have nothing in common. Maybe we rushed in this marriage a little bit too fast. Maybe we should have to take more than a blood test. Maybe we should be checked for common sense, understanding, and emotional maturity.
Why don't you have it passed in Supreme Court? Only couples bearing a note from their psychiatrist showing that they're well-adjusted will be permitted to be married.
You know you're impossible.
You're unbearable.
You belong in a nursery school.
It's a lot more fun than a home for the fuddy-duddies.
What does that mean?
I don't know what it means. I just want a divorce. Thank you.